Hello and welcome to this EC2 lab tutorial. Today I'll be guiding you through the basics of launching and managing Amazon EC2 instances. So whether you're a beginner looking to get started with cloud computing or someone who wants to brush up on their skills, this tutorial will provide you with a solid foundation. But before you begin with this session, make sure that you have subscribed to our channel and clicked on this bell icon so that you may never miss an update from us. So in this session, we'll learn about what exactly is an EC2 instance. Then we'll go through the ways of connecting to an EC2. After that, we'll discuss a use case of an EC2 instance considering a scenario. And then finally, we'll roll up our sleeves and dive into the console. We'll demonstrate how to launch an EC2 instance, connect to your instance, and finally manage and terminate it. So let's dive in. So you might have heard about Amazon EC2, but aren't quite sure what it is. Let's break down. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, which is a part of Amazon Web Services, or AWS for short. Basically, EC2 lets you rent virtual servers in the cloud, which you can use to run your applications without having to worry about managing physical hardware. Now, these virtual servers are called EC2 instances. You can think of an instance as a powerful computer that you can start up whenever you need it and shut down when you don't. You can choose different types of instances based on what you need, whether you need more processing power, memory, or storage. And you know what's cool about EC2? Is that it's super flexible. You can scale up if you need more resources during busy times and scale down when things are quieter, all without any long-term commitments. Plus, AWS provides a range of operating systems to choose from, so you can use whatever you're comfortable with, like Linux, Windows, or others. In short, EC2 is like having your own data center in the cloud, giving you the power and flexibility to run your applications efficiently and cost effectively. Cool, right? Now let's talk a bit about how to access an EC2 instance. There are four ways. The first is through AWS Management Console, where you can configure and manage your instances in your browser. Then there is EC2 Instance Connect, or EIC, which allows you to use IAM policies to control SSH access into your instances, removing the need to manage the SSH keys. There is also using a secure shell, or SSH, and Remote Desktop Protocol, or RDP. SSH is used for Linux EC2 instances and RDP is used for Windows EC2 instances. This allows you to establish a secure connection to your instance from your local laptop or PC. This option requires a key pair, which consists of a private key and a public key to ensure that secure connection. Once you have your key pair, you can connect via SSH using a client on your computer that uses the private key to connect to the EC2 instance's public key. Then finally, there is Session Manager in the Systems Manager. This allows you to manage your instances via the browser or the AWS CLI. Now let's move forward and explore a practical use case of an EC2 instance. We'll consider a scenario involving Emily, who is a seasoned DevOps engineer at Innovative Web Solutions and is working on a revolutionary online learning platform. To support the development and initial deployment of this platform, she has provided a detailed set of requirements for her web server. Emily's requirements are designed to balance cost effectiveness with performance and security. As the infrastructure team, it's our job to set up an EC2 instance that meets her specifications. So these are the requirements provided by Emily for setting up an Amazon EC2 instance in AWS. The EC2 instance will serve as a web server for the initial deployment and development of the revolutionary online learning platform. You can take a look at these details because we'll be using it to create the EC2 instance. So without any further delay, let's dive in.